You know what? I might have to off and on this chat. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh, and the fireworks are going off. Alright, you know what? Realistically. Hey there, Travis. How's it going? They're setting off fireworks. It's Victoria Day here. Hopefully that doesn't wake the baby. Test again. 2 lines. Well, I mean, there's a bit of a shadow now. You can kind of see it. And the follow alert is lasting forever. That is a very good point. Well, do you know what? Here's Toll Panther gets to be the star of the show for a little bit here. Let's go ahead and play ball. I can play with this stuff while we're having the balls played. Let's see here. So, what do you got here? Let's check out the rankings really quick. So 776, 776. So the first off, we're gonna have D versus T. D. It's gonna be the Diamond Cutters versus the Toasters. Alright, so let's play ball here. Diamond Cutters, Toasters. Or Toasters at the Diamond Cutters. I don't remember. They seem to have played 2 games already, so we'll assume. Let's start on this side of the things. Alright. So. On the Diamond Cutters, who do we have? We have, for sure, J2 John Jeremy. We have Shaman. I think Gibson. Let me open up. I've got a little spreadsheet that makes sure that I don't miss anybody. And it is in OpenOffice Calc. I was super prepared for this stream, everybody. Recent files. Oh, look at that, it was the last file I was on. Okay. Diamond Cutters, for sure. We have Shaman and J2 John Jeremy, and of course Coleman, which is a name that was default, but they were originally made out of Camp Stove. And on the Toasters, we have To Sandwich, we have Athresh, and we have Atomic Toast. Play ball. Let's go. All right. Let's move this spreadsheet up here. Foul ball to start. And let's see if we can't get this thing to go away. Did I accidentally set the delay forever? Home run right away. Holy crap. I didn't even catch who did that. But Diamond Cutters are up by 1 now. And that might be another one. Nope. But it's an easy double with the help of Wheelie McGee over there. The alert delay is 5 seconds. Whoops. Alright, I tested subscription by mistake. Let's see if that goes away. Alert duration 300 seconds. Alright, that does not need to be 300 seconds. It needs to be like 10 seconds. Let's test this.
You're pretty good.
I am pretty good. Oh. J2, can he make the comeback? Oh, close. He got away with only getting punched twice a couple times, but he couldn't get off the one extra hit he needed to turn it around. That is not going away, so I think I have to hit save changes. And I think I have to hit turn off, turn on. Just hitting a foul.
You're pretty good.
Hopefully that goes away. It sounds like it's doubling up the sound. So they managed to get 3 runs in the first inning. Quite the lead. This might turn into one of those 17-0 styles. We'll have to see if the Toasters can turn things around. So far, it is not looking likely. Alright, let's get back to the dashboard so I can see chat. I think things are working okay now. Now, it looked like at first that things weren't going well. They should have run for third. They probably had the time to do it. But they may have just turned things around here. Oh, they're going for it. Yep, they made it. Easy double. So, not nearly as one way as it seemed like it was going to be. Depending on if this lands. It did! Oh, he just missed him. Wow. There we go. Finally put him away. So, I mean, they already had two outs, and they managed to get 2 more runs after that. So, I guess when it comes to the AI playing, never give up on that. Yeah, I think they suffer from the same problem as the Zerf Select. A little bit too many ebb cycles. Oh, they risked it. Oh, if they hadn't have thrown to third, they would have caught the guy at second. But and often there's a little bit of a cutoff that happens at second, but it just didn't line up right. And if this is a home run, it was not. It was actually a double play. So the Toaster is much better fielding that time. Managed to hold him at bay, keep the run difference to just 1 still, and with some fancy footwork, the pitcher manages to catch that. Oh, just barely hit the ground. Enough for a single. This guy's got a battle gimmick. I was kind of hoping for a fight here. Arthresh hasn't given himself any weapons yet. Although actually, it's not Arthresh, it's who is it here? Hi, Shaman. Here in time for the game. It's to Sandwich, obviously, that owns the team here. Oh, that hit the ground. I'm surprised. Yeah, there's been quite a bit of... Oh, that looks like a home run. Yeah. There's been quite a bit of action so far. People getting on the base, people hitting home runs. That's a pop-up, but with the way their fielding's been going, yeah, see? It's normal versus normal, and they both just went for the punches. Oh, he got 2 combos in a row! Coleman with the surprise double here. Ald, if you really want to blame J2, you just have to root for the other team. So yeah, they're up by 3 runs now. The first inning, the Toasters got 2 outs right away, and then things started working well for them. Let's say this is gonna be a fight. Hey, Arnold. Arnold was not able to replicate Coleman's 6-hit unanswered combo here, so He's out as well. And these tanks seem like they're real bad at fielding for different reasons than the M cycles. It's not that they've lost control, it's just they don't know what they're doing. And that was right over the plate for the strike. Depending on if this hits... Oh, it got past the M cycle. Are they going to go for the run? No. Oh, good eye there. I think that's going to get caught. Yep. It seems to confuse the tanks. You really have to pop it up so they have a chance to get under the ball, because then they keep second-guessing themselves. And that's where you get the... If it's going too quickly, they just have to be somewhere in the vicinity of where it's going to land, and it'll have enough range to hit them. This inning may just be 3 up, 3 down, depending on how this one goes. Oh, no. That M cycle. Let him get a double. It was an easy out, and just let it go. And they've learned the weakness. They're going to hit it to him again. Oh, that really should have been a ground rule double the way it bounced. It was pretty high up. But the Diamond Cutters have managed to extend the lead. And this looks like it might be another one. He just can't find it! Oh, and they couldn't get it to third in time. Jeez, that's their chance to end the inning and they just can't do it. It's finally headed towards somebody. Oh, but he just ran back and forth. Brown here to try to stop it. He managed to get beat up with another 6 combo here. The second baseman for the Toasters is just dropping all the punches. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Find those M cycles in the field and you're good to go. Here's J2 John Jeremy, and he actually is a pretty good fighter. Unlike, I don't know if you've played any multiplayer games with J2, but if he's on your team, I wouldn't describe him as a fighter. But he is a survivor normally. And in this game, you have to fight to survive. And that was 3 up, 3 down really fast. We've got a lead of 6 here. And that looks like it's out of the park. J2 showing that he's multi-talented. Coleman's hoping to get some more action on the second baseman. Unfortunately, gets caught out. Caught? Out. Oh man, that M cycle had nowhere to run to. The wall was in the way. You couldn't accidentally miss it. I mean, to be fair, you technically get put up against every other team. Every team's played every team at least a couple times. Right now, you're the 2 teams that hadn't played 7 games. So by putting you together, everyone's made it to 7 games, and we have a fair look at the stats, I suppose. Yeah, this will be your 3rd time playing them. Eventually we'll get to the point where we'll have to try to figure out... Everyone's supposed to play each other 10 times, I think. So... I think that's what it means when you pick 10 games. It wouldn't make sense for it to be a choice between 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 games unless you literally only play 10 games in the season and it's just whatever teams you want to play against. Seems like it'd be unfair though. You just play the worst team over and over again, win 10 games, and then go to the World Series. That was so close to being a home run. Oh wow, that was a pretty good catch. That's true. You got to save your shoulders for the pitching. You don't want to wear yourself out. Another pop-up, but the shortstop runs a little too far forward here. I tried to trick him with a slow one there. Oh, gets him just barely gets the plate there. He had to swing at this one in desperation, and it set them up perfectly for a double play. Well, this game had started out... Oh, man. That was another home run. This game had started out as being a pretty neck-and-neck game, and then after the second inning, the Toasters were just deflated, and they've fallen apart. Did you see him wiggling around there in the field? He doesn't know what to do with himself. Oh, they almost got the triple on that. If they had sent a second first, they might have actually gotten it. No, he was right there but couldn't catch the ball. Coleman hits a double here, but they don't take advantage of it. It could be. You showed up and they don't want to disappoint you. Alright, the bases are loaded. Could this be one of the few grand slams in the series? Looks like not. However, they're desperately trying to stop the runs when they should just be getting that third out. You might let up one more point, but at least you don't let someone else bat. There we go. The pitcher snags the ball as it flies past him to end the inning. They only managed to get 2 runs, but it could have been a lot worse. He's just standing there confidently. I didn't even have to move. Oh, wow. See, that's the thing. If the M cycle gets just the right arc, they can catch some pretty impressive stuff. And do you know what? A tank is good as the second baseman, because when he goes to cover first... Stop. When he goes to cover first, he almost always intercepts the ball if it's headed up that way. That is a home run. If it gets off the screen that quickly, you know it's going into space. Well, up by 10 now. At least we know this one's not going to 17 innings, eh? The AI really doesn't know how to handle these pop-ups for keeping themselves from completely losing it. Getting double and triple plays against themselves. I wonder if they tried to program it in. Oh, it's a fight right at the base.
You're pretty good.
Ballas too, thanks for the follow. You're pretty good. You're not going to get on base throwing 2-punch combos instead of 6-punch combos. It's just not going to work.
You're pretty good.
Interesting. Did it play the sound twice? The same... Do I must have something open in a tab or something. Oh well, double the sound, double the goodness. More than pretty good here. This is where they're going to make the comeback. They're going to load the bases, hit a grand slam, and then do it three... never mind. It's always next season. Now, Hill has a battle gimmick, so Coleman goes for the spin to win maneuver. And if Hill had just, you know, wiggled that fist in his face, he could have easily ended it. But he decided to try to get up close. And look, now that runner is in scoring position. Oh! He tried to fake him out with a little wiggle. He thought that tank was going to drop the ball, and he managed to pull off the triple play. So, this is their... Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a punch that goes all the way across the screen. That battle gimmick flies. It's quite a showmanshipy punch. So, I mean, they always perform best when they have 2 outs, but I have a feeling that this is going to be the end of this ball game. We'll see if they can manage to at least close the gap a little bit, and the answer is no. Unfortunately, for the Toasters, that is all she wrote. So, the game is set. Diamond Cutters 12, Toasters 2. Score differential of 10. But now we can look at the rankings here. Everyone's played 7 games. The poor Toasters have lost 7 of their 10 games. For whatever reason, and I think it's because JG played 7 games before I did, he's in first place. We've got pretty close field here in the middle. For the Diamond Cutters, they've moved up after that win. Instead of being tied, they are actually in 3rd place. The Unstoppables have been stopped 3 times, and that's enough to get them down to 4th. And the Fatalities, I mean, they're still doing better than the Toasters by quite a bit, but unfortunately, if you look at the home run rankings, Ashley is still in first here, with Bean in 3rd, the Wombo Combo. But Mysterious JG has quite a few of the home runs as well. It really does seem like it's the home runs that are winning the games, more so than runs batted in. For some reason, this list goes to 10, even though you can only have 6 teams. But tied, Zerf and Mysterious JG tied for earned runs against. Lethal in 3rd, Diamond Cutters in 4th, and it's interesting because the Diamond Cutters and Toasters have very within their rivalry still. They have very close earned run against, but it's just most of the earned runs against the Toasters are by the Diamond Cutters, so they've managed to get out ahead of them. In the battle rankings, we got quite a mix of people here. The bot with the misspelt name, Wurskulson, is in the lead right now. Max Damage is up there. Stanley, J2 John Jeremy has moved back into the top 5. He might have been there the whole time, but he definitely moved up past Wit. Then we got Bean, Green, Turner, like Tootsies, and Brown pulling up the rest of the top 10 here. So let's go ahead. I'd just like to throw a little quick save, just in case something happens during the stream. But let's go ahead and play ball again. We'll figure out who needs to play. So Zerf's working his way down here. Let's see here. Toasters have never played Mysterious JG's team. Anybody else have never played? It doesn't look like it. But you're right, you've played everybody else except for the Toasters 3 times. So I don't think you guys are going to see each other for a little while. But it looks like we're going to have the Toasters play JG's team. And let's hope, I mean, this has been a year of upsets. If you've been watching the NHL at all, man, one of the wildcard teams beat the top seed team in the playoffs first round. That never happens. So you never know. The mighty may be toppled here. But I wouldn't hold my breath. On the JG Mysteries, we have Mysterious JG. We have Kraken. We have Bobo. Wit isn't really a person, but we have Wit. M. Schultz, Stone Con, and Travis, who's here in chat right now. And on the Toasters, of course, we have Arthresh, Sandwich, and Atomic Toast. Let's play ball. Mysterious JG's given himself an Iron Glove. He is quite the pitcher now, though. But I think the Iron Glove might be enough to get him. Oh, yep. Just enough to let him survive. And there they are in the lead. The story is old as time, a song is old as rhyme. A home run against the Toasters. It's really unfortunate the way it's shaken up. I think it's just been that the teams that have been unfortunate enough to lose multiple games near the beginning didn't have as much money to buy items. It might even out as the season progresses, as they'll have more money for doing these things. But if they get into too many combats, it's going to be hard. I may start fast forwarding these home runs if we start seeing too many of them. That's going to be off the wall. No, he managed to get behind it, but a single nonetheless. Oh, man. Oh, I haven't set up the fast forward key since I changed my joystick. I guess it's a home run. Oh, see, you got to trick him out with a real slow hit. I think one of the things is that all the teams should be spending at least enough money to get your pitcher throwing the super fastballs and whatnot. And they haven't been. Oh, is it a trick? No, it's not. Thought he was trying to egg him on into running for third and then catching him at the base, but it doesn't seem to be the case. There we go, a strikeout. Is this where things turn around? It is not where things turn around. If they caught that, that would have been at least a double play. Easy. All the way back around to Mysterious JG again. And he just hits another home run. So, and I think that's the problem, is that when you have a team like Mysterious JG's who spend a ton of money on shoulders and their pitching staff, and you got a team who hasn't given their pitcher the power they need to get that ball over the plate, you end up with 9 runs in the first inning. And really, he needs to stop throwing the fastballs, because when he throws his fastballs right over the plate, it's just too easy for him to hit it. And he doesn't need to quit it. Here's Bobo with his Iron Glove. That's another home run. We're not gonna rub it in so much. They've had their 10 home runs. After 10, we start skipping it. Or 10, not 10 home runs, but enough home runs to earn 10 points. Finally, a catch. What are they doing? Did they just want to have a fight? He's got an iron glove. Oh, you had to just get the combo off, but you failed. You tried to move forward. And he teabagged him. Wow. Stop running like crazy. What is the AI doing in the field? Ow. Man. Now the bases are loaded again. Alright, you just gotta throw one strike and you can end this inning. Okay, it's a pop-up. I can't tell if it's just the extra sprites. No, what are you doing? Oh man, he came so close. The iron glove is just enough to get you over the edge here. If I might buy some of those for some of my players here that are getting stuck in the... That's another home run. He hits one every time. Like at some point, it's gonna have to cause some sort of memory glitch or something. When it gets too high of a score? I don't know. Finally. Oh man. One run for every one of the... I mean, you could never get more than 99 to fit on that frickin' sign. Alright, they've started this off well. Maybe it'll end up being 17-17 after the first inning. Never mind. Why did you run? You fool! Oh, man. This is really... Look, Bobo gave you a nice easy catch. Oh, and you didn't take it. Like, what are those cyborgs doing? The cyborgs aren't supposed to be so bad at fielding. You got hit in the head once too many. I'm starting to wonder that too. You'd think the game would have that. I do know that the speed run of this game, which is to run the one game as fast as possible, involves just getting the team with the laser sword, and then you go to third base and run between third and home over and over and over again. Now here's the thing, if they catch this out... Okay, where was this last inning? Right? Yeah, they got one run, but like... One run inning is not so bad. Give them 17 in the first inning? Like, what? It's like they don't show up after. That's a pretty good hit, but I think that, yeah, I was like, it's staying too low. I just look at the speed on that. Like, I mean, if you watch the video, JG's team's the only team that's beaten me so far, and it's because of that pitching arm he's got. Oh, it's gonna be a combat. You gotta hit him 3 times. There you go. Barely got it though, Brown. I mean, I'm hoping for them to give JG some repair bills here so that he can't buy too many more items with his money that he gets from this. Oh, man. Just keep hitting it to those M cycles. Oh, we got it! Double play. There you go. Look at this. I bet you when we come down to the end of this, it's going to end up being something like, hey, if the first inning didn't happen, it'd be a score that's... Oh, wow. JG didn't even flinch for that. A score that was a difference of like 1 or 2 or something. But that first inning really caused him some problems. Yeah, and it's kind of lame because I'm the human player. I should get to be first place if... is he going to wiggle his way out of it? No. He was just tricking the runner into advancing. I'm the human player. I should get to be first if there's a tie. Tie goes to human. Whoever wrote this, the rules for the Cyber Series was obviously not pro-human. That was a fair double. It wasn't just because of crazy M cycle circling. He had that easy. I'm starting to think they're dropping it on purpose. He was where he needed to be and then he ran away from it. Oh. Silly cycle. I was gonna say it's unsafe. Alright, Hill's got a battle gimmick here. But he just can't get into a fight. And when he does, he walks up to the person. Here's what they need to do. I don't know who JG's catcher is. But frickin' they book it and manage to catch that. My catch I don't have anything bad to say about my catcher, but most other catchers don't make that most of the time if it's that distance. So, I mean, there's always still a chance, and here's what the chance is. They literally have to blow up, I think, 3 of JG's bots, maybe 4, and then he can't field a team, and they win. Now, that being said, the most likely to blow up is Brown, because he's been losing these fights, fighting with an Iron Fist people, Iron Glove people, and it's not been going well for him. So, I don't think we've seen too many blow-ups here. They should definitely run for that. They don't want to rub salt in the toast, though. Oh, he had it! It would have been a triple play. Oh man, you can't only punch twice. You got to hit that triple. Buh. That is true though. You got to punch 3 times. It's the magic number. And you know what? If you get a chance to, punch 6 times. But if you're not punching a multiple of 3, you're not doing it right. It's a free combo. There's no reason not to do it here. I thought the brothers were going to go back to back there for a second. Easy double. Okay, but they're just piling on the salt. There's more salt than toast now. was where he needs to be. Oh, I thought he was throwing that a second. I was like, he's trying to get his teammate blown up. Maybe Brown did something to their team members and they're trying to cause issues. Just catch it. Thank you. They all ran too far, they couldn't go back. Program doesn't work that way. Jeez. Man, JG really. We gotta, you know, I gotta get some engines on my bots too, so that they can heal up in these fights. So if he hit him with a maximum speed pitch right now, there's actually a chance that. Oh, he didn't make it back. There's actually, you can blow up batters by hitting them with the pitch as well. It's pretty hard to do. Because it's very hard to hit an AI player. Yes, this is CPU versus CPU. This is the league is made up of people who donated to my charity stream last summer. I do a MS bike ride every summer. Oh! JG turned that around on him and just teabagged him afterwards. Battle gimmick meant nothing. I think he was using a turbo button. The everybody that donated had a chance to make a character, and the people that donated the most had a chance to make actual teams. Oh, Brown, you're gonna get blown up. Mysterious JG is gonna love this when he watches it later. He came back just in time there, old. This is still the second game. But anyways, I have to play the AI games at some point, so I just stream them because it's a lot easier than talking to myself. It's a pretty sweet game, and you showed up at a good time to see some of the more advanced features of Base Wars. It's interesting too because the team that's currently losing could win if they're losing 31-0. They could win if they destroyed 3 or 4 of the bots on the other team. But with the way things have been going, I don't think that's going to happen. They're the ones missing a bot already. Oh jeez, it's just so sad. Yeah, there's just pause. There's no just give up option here for him. So, oh, there we go. They got a double play. Everyone, and that's the thing, is that every once in a while they make a sweet play. I mean, it would have been more fine without the first inning. The first inning's still more than half their score. I can't believe they both just rolled past that. Okay, just catch the ball. It's an easy one. Oh, he refuses. Oh, he barely managed to take him out. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh. Never mind. That didn't happen the way I expected it. We'll still see what happens. There's a... Oh man, that ball just goes so fast. I'm kind of disappointed that JG's AI managed to buy himself the Shooty Mick rocket arm over here. Yes, it was a very bad first inning for the Toasters. This is my problem with it, is that they're clearly already in the right spot. I don't know why they don't just stop. That's a home run. You're absolutely right, Travis. There you go. If JG's team could just start hitting it directly at the pitcher every time, we can get past these last 2 innings. Oh, so Ald, while you were gone, just don't watch the VOD. Nothing disparaging was mentioned about my catcher at all. Hey SKS, how's it going? See, JG's bots don't putz around when they're trying to get underneath the ball like the other team does for some reason. Oh man, he just couldn't beat him up enough. Yeah, you've been I see you've been doing some streams lately, SKS, but you were gone for quite a while. Oh, they managed to get a little double play there. Robots rights. Robots, they get no rights. Robots, they will play baseball for sport. Robots will make them fight to the death. I mean, JG's not even pretending anymore. He's just... Why would you go after Wit? He's got an iron glove, and you've got the wheel sandwich. Spin! Use the B button. Oh! Now see, that's the thing is if they had the money for shoulders on their bots, that would have been a home run for sure. That's another good hit, but they're just going to be under it. Oh! Is this the turnaround? Are they going to get 35 runs in 1 inning to turn the game around? No, they're not. What's wrong, Lucky? Oh boy, I think Lucky needs to go outside. I'm going to step away for a very brief moment here. We'll see how long this 9th inning lasts, but hopefully I'm back before it's done. Yeah, the bike ride will be coming up again. It's normally in July, I think. So it's just a few months away. I got to start gearing up for that. Well, I saw there was quite a bit of combat that happened the last couple innings while I was away from the computer, but so if you look at it, there was only really 3 really bad innings that they had. I know that first inning was the worst, but I wish that they managed to get at least 1 run here. Oh well. All right. Well, that's going to put JG up another game ahead of me now. And if we look at the parts shop, I mean, this is part of the reason why JG's team's doing so good. And I give him a hard time because his AI player is loading up his player. But these ultra shoulders are making them very dangerous. And they've been spreading them around here, so a little bit too many wins. That's true. You just play the toasters. But let's get another AI. Well, first off, let's throw down a quick save in case something happens. All right. So, toasters, you're done for now. You've played every team once, a couple teams more. Let's see here. Who has played the least? I guess everyone's tied except for the toasters and the JG mysteries. So let's get the unstoppables against somebody here. Obviously not the toasters. Diamond cutters have been up already. Let's put them against the fatalities. When you put a fatal force up against what? Unstoppable force meets fatality, what happens? I don't know. Let's find out. Last time, it looks like the Unstoppables won, I believe. That's what the top number is wins. Bottom number is losses. We have the Leandry-owned team of the Unstoppables. And for anybody that's not been watching the series, we've customized the sprites. Actually, I did a bit of a ROM hack here to get the logos in for these teams. It's true, he gave so much to charity, and then the team just fell apart. But it's not his fault, it's just the way the AI bounces, I guess. Old computer AIs don't always make the best decisions. So, on the Unstoppables, we have Leandry, there's... where's the Unstoppables here? Make sure we call everybody out. Ah, here it is. The Unstoppables are yellow. So we've got, obviously, Lethal Feline. We've got Hazel, the cat. We've got Perdro, we've got Lytotzi, and we've got Grimmeth. All on this team. And they're up against the Fatalities, owned by Fatal Alex, I believe. Yeah, that's the full. So that's the owner and the right fielder. And also on this team is Toll Panzer. Down here, running third base. Let's play ball. I'm always impressed when the pitcher manages to get that far over, especially with the pitcher being a tank. So, the Unstoppables batting first, and they seem to have been stopped. We'll see if the Fatalities manage to hold on to this sort of thing. Oh, that guy was so confident that he was in the right spot. He's off by a pixel. It seems that Jones here has been given a battle gimmick. We'll see if the AI actually uses it properly. They seem not to be using it as a long-distance attack, which is the perfect way to do it. The Unstoppables do have quite a few tanks on their team. Makes it hard to stop them in combat. However, when it comes to fielding, sometimes tanks aren't so fast. This time they were fast enough. So far, a much more even game than last time. Here comes Grimmeth. And I think that's going to be a home run. Grimmeth, one of the team members with some pectoral implants on the Unstoppables team, I believe. And the charged up fastballs, those are the ones that are easier to get home runs off of, but as the pitchers get quite advanced in their upgrades, the fastball goes so fast that it's... The AI keeps hitting it, but it's very hard for a weak human like me to manage to pull it off. Oh man, Stanley. He's in the battle rankings for sure. He used his B button power there to float, but he also shot off the battle gimmick once. Just crushed Hazel. Feel bad for that kitty. Hazel the cat is actually a cat inside of the robot shell operating it in this reality. So they're looking to tie it back up here, but they're really having a hard time with it. Even with the M cycles juking around the field. Ooh. I don't know if that went high enough off the bat to count as a out for being caught, but the umpire doesn't seem to agree with that. Oh, lethal. Swinging way before the... Tricking him with the super slow balls here. If you do pitch a slow enough ball, you can actually swing twice and make contact on the second swing. Oh, he almost caught it. Oh, and he ran for it. Oh, and you can't go against Stanley, but you know what? Perdreau did a pretty good showing there, considering. Got a couple of good checks off. Did a little damage, makes Stanley think about doing so much combat. I think next time I make a team for this game, and who knows when that'll be. I want to try more flybots than anything else. Look at that glory hog. Man, just 3 up, 3 down. Tanks all over the field. Oh, he dropped it on purpose. Wanted to give Jones the chance to use his battle gimmick. Oh, but Green. The mean machine. Checking people left and right. And he's getting another chance here. Now, Toll Panzer had some pretty good combos here with a battle gimmick into a check, but he didn't follow it up with extra beatings. They have a runner in scoring position, but... Oh! His manager is not going to be too happy about that one. That would have been a triple play because all of the runners managed to advance the full base. But, you know, once you walk off the field, you can't walk back on. But these tanks are just standing 1 pixel too far up from where they should be to catch these balls. I wonder if it's something to do with their sprite, the way it looks. Everybody's doing it. Guys! You're just letting them do whatever they want. There you go. Jeez. That should have happened 3 hits ago. Well, the fatalities. Alex is not going to be too happy with the way that his fielders have been fielding. But he will be happy with the way that Who's the shortstop here? Is that Pedro? No, he's the tank. I think that's like Tootsie. Oh, but they made up for it. They were just aiming for a triple play. They wanted to show off a little bit. Alright, Lethal's up to bat. A nice hit, but oh, yeah, that tank just doesn't want to be in the right spot. Oh, line drive. Why'd you throw it second? That wasn't a chance. Oh, they tried for the triple play as well, but couldn't quite get the speed behind their throws that they needed. But that's 3 up, 3 down. They're hanging in there. They just got to get some runs of their own, and the fatalities will have a chance to stop the Unstoppables. I think I hear more fireworks in the background here. That's a pretty good hit. Maybe it's just that center fielders aren't too good with those low hits. They're expecting pop-ups. Nope, even with pop-ups, I don't know what's going on. There was a lot of caught pops, flies for a little bit. And then here's the thing. The ones where there's way less of a chance of catching it, they're jittering all over the place and they just managed to be in the right spot at the right time. Turn around another triple play. Or maybe that's their plan the whole time. They like showing off. Let's just get 2 on the bases so we can get our triple play. A strong hit by Grimmeth, but not enough to be more than a single. If you got a little bit more of the ball there, you would have had a home run. And unfortunately, it gets turned around to a double play on him. I don't even know if he moved from when the ball was hit to when he caught the ball. He just stood there with his hand in the air. Now it's unfortunate they already have 2 outs. I think they've got some pretty good hitters in their lineup, but they're just not all grouped together very well. So they end up with these... Alex, you should be using the B button here. Oh well. They end up with these groups that are together that don't end up... there's a gap that causes them to... Curse my mercy. There's a gap in the lineups that just keep them from getting enough on base. Why did he run? Hazel, what were you thinking? Oh, Hazel got the bounce off first. Stanley, the wrecking machine that's been doing all kinds of great fighting this whole season, trounced by a cat. Oh, and with that drop, there's a real good chance here that the lead is going to be extended. Yep. Oh, that double play puts it away, though. They only lost 1. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Hazel was taking notes, though, that's for sure. Oh, caught it with his foot. That was a swing way ahead of when it needed to be. Tolpanzer was expecting a fastball there. It's got to be over the plate this time. Oh, no! That was unfortunate. Tricked him with a seeming fastball, but it really slowed down. Now, Grimmeth is not one for mercy, so I didn't think that was going to end any other way. Popped up and out. So there's been some glimmers of hope for the fatalities in this game. They've got 2 innings to try to make it up. Oh, he just stayed against that wall for way too long. Must have lost sight of the ball there. You foolish M cycle. Oh, Grimmeth did not get off enough triple combos. It's hard when you're the runner. You have disadvantage in the hit points if you're not right at the base. So managed to fend off, losing another goal. We'll have to see if they can manage to get a couple of runs here in the last. Now, their shortstop's been running around like crazy, but getting under the ball right at that last second. Oh man. He must have dove for that one. Wow. Bad luck. Line drive goes right to... Stays up in the air just long enough for the first baseman to catch him out. Alright, Hazel with a little grounder. But Hazel making excellent use of the teabag stomp to make it safe on first base. Unfortunately, quick double play after that turns all that effort into nothing. 3 up. It wasn't quite 3 up, 3 down, but 3 up and then due to a double play, 3 down. And this is their last chance. They've got to get 4 runs in 1 inning. All of the stars need to align here. And so far, they are not doing so. Oh, Alex, you gotta use Hazel's thing here. You got 2 combos off. It was pretty good, but if you had started stomping, you gotta use that butt. That's curious too, because I mean, Hazel's the same bot. They're both fly bots. Why does one of them decide to go with the butt pounce? You know, hit down and B all the time, and the other one never does. I don't know. If that was a home run. Oh! It's not a home run, but... Oh, there's a fight. But unfortunately, he just couldn't get enough of it. It wasn't too bad of a fight, but a little risky doing that run. They really had my hopes up there. I thought it was going to go to extra innings, but in the end, the fatalities are the ones who have been finished. And someone sent off fireworks in celebration of the Unstoppables' victory. Alright, if we check out this ranking real quick again here, see the Unstoppables have moved up. However, they're still technically down a game from the Diamond Cutters, as the Diamond Cutters haven't played 8 games yet. And it's interesting because the only other person that hasn't played 8 games is me. But we're not here for human combat. So, who are we going to put the Diamond Cutters up against? I mean, Shaman's here still, right? Yeah, so if you want to... Who do you want to play? Do you want to play the Fatalities? Do you want to play JG's team? Or do you want to play the Unstoppables? Since you're here, you might as well choose your destiny. It's a tough decision. You guys are on a pretty good winning streak, but it's all been against the Toasters. Do you go with the team that just is fresh off a loss? Ah. So you guys need to tie-break it here. Who's truly best? who's truly the Toaster beater? All right, let's do it. So, as always, on the Mysterious JG teams, we have Mysterious JG, Kraken, Bobo, Witsa, honorary character, M. Schultz, Stone Con, and Travis. And on the Diamond Cutters, we have J2 John Jeremy, and of course, our friend Shaman here. Lethal. Yes, it's time to play ball. You just missed an Unstoppables game. Now, let's just say they lived up to their name. Play ball. Oh, so just barely got it under it there, or didn't get under it there. Oh, that is a home run. With the way that first hit went, I had higher hopes about this first inning not just being GHG's team running away with it. It's been insane. And I understand that there's been a few innings past the first inning that he does well, but it seems like his AI just like pops off in the first inning and then just coasts. Oh, they were too scared to run to second base. They didn't want to get in a fight. There's a pop-up. You gotta stop. Oh, he tricked him out. For once, the M-Cycle gets underneath the ball. And he caught him. Look, he's not even looking. So, managed to keep JG to 3 runs in the first inning. Oh, and you managed to catch that hit? You deserve that single. That was a fast ball. I barely even registered that he had started pitching. Oh man, the AI is way better at this than me. Oh, I don't know if you should have run for that though. Bobo's got the iron glove. Sorry, Black. Your eye is living up to your name. Alright, JG's learned that he has to change up the hits a little bit here, but that one is going pretty far. And it looks like we got ourselves a ball game. Still not tied up yet, but oh, did you see that? He just snagged to the side there. All right. That's just one on the base. It's not a crazy hit. You got to get some outs here before JG gets back up, though, because that's when... there you go. He's kind of Gary Sued out here with his every upgrade he can possibly get. Oh, you... No, that was a big mistake. Are they going to walk him? Oh! For once. But it just bounces right over the third baseman. He just can't find that ball. Oh, and here's Bobo. Cleaning it up. 2 great chances to keep... You're going to have words with them in the locker room later. Because that just, I mean, that opened the lead right up for them. Although I thought Bobo just hit, and didn't he just hit again? It's kind of weird, but, Maybe I'm seeing things, but I thought that was... Maybe Bobo wasn't up after JG. Oh, his optic circuits were off on that one. Way to the side. I'm just impressed with how much you guys are hitting JG's fastballs. And now, luckily that went foul because they would have turned that into a triple. Good hit. Oh, and a run batted in. Only counts as a single, though. Oh, that's a dangerous one. Yep. But you got that run. Hanging in there. Yeah. Yeah. Dangerous moves to throw fastballs here. That's another one, I think. Oh, no. He just couldn't get under it. Oh, both of them. That was like a Three Stooges thing. Uh-oh. That's pretty high. Yeah. You know, as my number one competitor, I don't like to see JG run away with it so much. And he's up to 10 runs now, I think. So he won't be getting any more home run animations. He's gotten enough of them. That's the bottom of the lineup, so JG's going to be up again after this. You get no more animations. Oh, surprisingly, JG's been the one that's been getting caught out the most. So, we had ourselves a game. It turns out they just delayed their home run fest here to the third inning. I'm curious how things are going to go when the Unstoppables play JG again, because they've been every fan is going to have a ball at this rate. Uh-oh. Now, we got to play the animation for this because it's the Grand Slam. Here comes three planes. It's funny that they bothered to put in something special for that, and yet it's just 2 extra plane sprays fly by as well. It's curious how close these letters get together and stuff, the numbers in the scoreboard, because oh, look at this. What? He caught it. Oh, I'm impressed. Gonna need a bigger scoreboard. But like in playtesting, like, did no one ever get like freaking 20 runs in an inning? It's super easy to do if you get your guys jacked up on Robo Juice. Wow, he got under that? Normally tanks can't get that far over. Roboids. Wow, I found it really hard to say that word. I wanted to put an extra R in it. Just, guys, come on. That's the second time JG's just knocked it right into the pitcher. Oh, it's past him, but he didn't bother going for second. Yeah, that's probably why I was trying to put the extra R in there. Robroids. Oh, he was tricked into trying for the fastball. Oh! But the double play has happened. Where was this fielding skill last inning? I was going to say, if they catch that, I'll be very surprised. I'm very surprised they didn't catch that. Alright, you just need to get 15 hits this, well, that's in the stands, but not in the right direction. Well, that's nice and high, but... Oh, why did they run? You fools! J2! Where's your spin to win? Oh, he's normally a good fighter. They paused before they started running too. They really shouldn't have. Either go for it or don't. And look, if they hadn't have gone for it, it would have been 3 runs now instead of just 2. Yeah, greedy J2. Well, and then whoever was following him was just like, you know what? He's going to take the hit for this. I might as well run too. What was that, Turner? He was swinging way too early. Just right in the right spot. I'm getting some dips in my bit rate here. Shaman managed to get on base though. Fortunately, the person that followed up behind him just didn't give him what he needed. I'm surprised that didn't go out. And look! J2, take notes. Don't run when it's like that. That might be out of here. Oh, didn't catch it, but kept him on first. Stone Con's up, and I think that's another home run. I like that they answer my question for me every time. There we go, turned around just in the nick of time there to not pull an M-cycle maneuver. Can you do it again? Nope. M-cycled it up. Oh, what are you doing? Oh! Can Brooks save it? Oh, he just needed that one more punch. He just needed that one more punch. That iron glove is what made it made the difference here. Got to start making sure your catchers are loaded up with some weapons. Be able to stop some of these people that are actually running the bases. Bobo, they're... Stop showing off. So, I mean, GAG's just destroying everybody else's earned runs against, I guess. What are you doing? You bounced under the ball twice. Bobo, they're already dead. He was standing there so confident. I'm in the right spot. I can wait this whole time. No need to readjust. Oh, if they'd caught that one, that would have been an easy double play. I mean, this seems like a massacre, but man, when JG played the Toasters before, what was the final score? 38-0. So the Diamond Cutters are doing a little bit better. I mean, it is only the 5th, but at least they got on the scoreboard. I don't know what it is with the flybots in the fields today. Not the flybots. Pretty much anyone in the field. If it seems to be landing right in front of them sometimes. Oh, that would have been a good hit. Just gotten under it a little better. Unfortunately, you think they would have set the AI up to at least not run on a foul. I thought that was going to drop for a second. There, Bobo reeled it in a little bit this time. Oh boy. I guess maybe the AI knows how the M cycle is going to try to grab it because it's the AI itself. What are you doing? What are you doing? Way off to the side. Who's your center fielder? Nobody knows. Sabotaging the team. Oh man, 1 hit point away. That Iron Glove just lets you get onto the base. Oh, he was too slow turning around though. Slowed down by the Iron Glove. Why are you running? Because he's got an Iron Glove. Oh, you just needed that triple hit? Cooper. Oh boy, well I guess I'll be hanging with Mr. Cooper on second base now. No, he knew. He was like, I'm not taking this beating. He's like, Shaman, you get in there. I refuse.
You're pretty good.
Hey Thing, thanks for the follow. You're pretty good. Those question marks in chat are supposed to be the same winky face emojis, but for some reason they don't show up.
You're pretty good.
I don't know why there's it plays again and has a bunch of echoes, but it does. I only have the thing in there once. Whatever, at least things are working. I think. I come back and I don't see any chat, and there used to be chat messages, so I do see that Bobo's here saying yeah. Bobo, you've been kicking a dead horse this this game. Hey, there it is. Okay. I've had my spreadsheet over my preview. Hey, there we go. Lethal knows what's up. Oh man, we were watching we watched some Spider-Man trailer today, and the video that was suggested afterwards and autoplayed on our TV was the like 90s, early 2000s Spider-Man. I think it was 90s Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. And when he fights in the wrestling ring or in the not in the wrestling ring, and when he fights for the money in the underground fighting thing, the guy he fights is Macho Man. I didn't remember that at all. Hey, look at that! Is this the turnaround? Yes, he fights Bonesaw. Having controller Spider-Man. You're not wrong. Alright. Well, we only need 31 more of these runs. There's 2 of them. There's one of them. What, 28 more hits? Oh, well. Well, he wants to win by 10, I've decided. Oh, you're just looking at the score. Yeah. JG's been on a bit of a tear. Now, M. Schultz looked like he was being greedy, but he knew. He said, I got this iron glove on. Oh, he didn't need to teabag him, though. Wow. Yeah, oh, man. 17. There's another, yeah. JG's AI has been buying Ultra Pecs like crazy. And spread them around his team. That coupled with my mistakenly telling people M cycles were a good idea to be. Let's be M cycles. Nothing bad could happen. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, man. Poor Black. They're going to need a repair after this. I kind of liked it better when you fixed his... I think we might see another explosion here. You're going to have to spend a lot of money repairing Black. But Bobo, he's on the red team. Oh, we also have a rule that we stop playing your home run animation after you get 10 points. Sometimes I'm a little slow on it, but I think it's already more than made up for the 2 home runs I skipped when he was playing as me. They're trying to beat him up. Oh, but he's in desperation move. Get down to critical life here and use an attack, and who knows what sort of limit break you're gonna have happen. He's like, I know you're trying to pick on me here. Oh boy. Oh, Bobo, I was going to say, if you lose to a cyborg with an iron glove on, but you just managed to stay safe here, and Black is safe for another day as the ball did not get there soon enough. Ah, it was a trick trap. Well, limited him to 7. Alright, so 35 hits, 35 home runs. It's not that hard. Hey, what's this? Oh, I don't know if it's going to go. Oh, it just barely landed. But he's going for the triple. Almost made it. Fighting Bobo with the iron glove. Oh, Bobo got a real good combo there. Right in the middle. Took off a ton of health. Got a little greedy, but it was very close to being a triple. Yes, the numbers do have some pretty bad kerning going on there. Yeah, there's been some good hits here. It's just unfortunately a bit of a bad choice by the AI. We could have had an extra run here. Oh, JG is scared of Gibson. He's got to throw them all over the plate now, though. The fool! Should have walked him. Although, you've got 10 runs now. I'll still give you this one. I was going to say, if he manages to get that one too, I'll be super surprised. Oh! And it went straight instead of up. If it had gone up, it would have been a home run, but not a bad showing that inning. That's not going out. But they got caught out! Oh, it just stayed in. Unfortunately, the M cycle, or fortunately for the Diamond Cutters, the M cycle was a little too close to the ball for them to trigger running to second. Oh, if he'd caught that, it could have been an easy double. Oh, he almost got it. He did try to correct his position right at the last second there. Can he get under it? He can! And then choose to run away from where it's landing. Oh! And he was smart enough to send it just to home instead of, or first instead of trying to throw all the way to second. Finally! A shutdown inning. That's a nice hit, but no, he didn't get under it. Oh, how is the Chernobyl miniseries? Now, no spoilers, but I'm assuming that there's a nuclear disaster. Oh, that's out of here. So, you got one run for every 3 of theirs. That's not too bad a showing. I mean, it's... Oh, no. You tried to go too far, J2. Again, you're so greedy. The overflowing wraparound. You have a score of negative 255. And you know what? J2 won a lot of fights early on, but he just seems to have given up. Oh, he did the teabag. Oh, he could have easily caught him out. Oh, I just think it's so ridiculous. They stand there, they're not even wiggling around. I got this, guys, don't worry. And then the ball just lands next to them, like, planned it that way. I guess that's 32 now, Alt. Is this... Oh. Well, there was a chance that you guys were going to make a comeback, but this might be the nail in the coffin. And that left fielder just can't understand where the ball is coming from and where it's going. Where it's cutting eye Joeing. It's been a while. Oh, he was showing off. Oh, but it's a fight. He got off the first hits. Oh, but couldn't get a double combo, and the engine that he's got gave him a little bit of life back. And there's the triple play they've been looking for. Alright, so you just got to flip the number on your score. I try not to. Oh, that was a pretty good strike. Nice hit. Is it going to land? Yes. That's out of here for sure. Alright, so that's 2 down. Many to go. 3 down. Oh, Baker, you've ruined our fun here. Black, don't get hit by the pitch, you might blow up. I know, it'd be so amazing to see. Oh, no. Oh, do you know what? He got lucky there. If he had been closer to the base, he would have blown up. Where was this earlier in the game, guys? But J2 is going to get on base here and then try to go to third, even though he doesn't have it in him to win a freaking combat. Nope, he just ruined it for everybody. Thanks a lot, J2. Well, you know what? You were trending in the right direction near the end there, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. So if we go back to the rankings here, we'll see that JG 2 games up now. Unstoppables and Diamond Cutters are tied in the middle here. And Fatalities and Toasters bringing up the rear. We'll play at least one more game here. So let's Unstoppables here. I'm gonna throw you up against the Toasters. It's such a sad thing here, but it's one of the few that don't have 2. Other than me, I gotta work my way around here. So we've gotta fill this up. Although, that being said, looking at the stats, you guys are tied right now. So this is a good way to break that tie. Largest runner's advantage. Oh, I guess. No ties in base wars. Only 17 inning slugs. Okay, so we're gonna put you in here again, up against each other, and if we got time, we'll also run the Toasters here. We'll give the Toasters the most chance to relax because they need the chance to. So here we go. We got the Unstoppables, Leandri, the owner, Grimmeth, like Totsies, Hazel, Lethal, Perdro versus Diamond Cutters with J2 John Jeremy and Shaman. Let's play ball. There's no tying in baseball. Well, that's one way to start it. Which team? I guess it was Unstoppables batting first. Yep. Oh, how did he drop it? We all know how. The game is meant to do that. It's funny that they make you play the AI games all the way through like this for the pennant. If he had gotten under that, it would have been easy double play. Safe. Alright, Grimmeth is here trying to... Yeah, I was going to say, Grimmeth is the home run champ of the Unstoppables. And he brings 3 more runs in. Four-tenths of the way, 2/5 to not getting to see your home runs anymore. Yep. Geez, you guys must have been taking your winnings and spending them on pectoral muscles as well. Should have had you play the fatalities first. Oh no! They gotta get tired eventually, right? Oh wait, the robots. No! I just want an exciting game. Oh! Here we go. Yeah, I think Lethal's been working on the pecs for his boys here. But then 3 in a row. Up and down. Just after 6 runs. And, you know, the diamond cutters are like, this isn't going to go unanswered. Down the line. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, they risked the double. Now, green only has regular fists, so... Oh, no! Two punch combos instead of 3 punch combos will get you out. Good eye on Cooper here. Unfortunately, I had to spend more money on repairs than you'd want to, but that might end up being the same thing again here. Now, Lactotsi got the first hit off, so... Oh, that was back and forth quite a bit there. These battles are really coming down to the wire. They got Hayed. And just to make sure they stay on the board here, hit a home run. And then we'll go fight on second base again. Oh, Coleman. That was clearly outside. Oh, Coleman! I guess we'll forgive you for your first swing. I'm gonna have to get this home run music onto the stream somehow. Oh man! Everyone's got pecs. Everyone's hitting home runs. Someone lit a fire in Coleman. And that one's out as well, but unfortunately it's foul. Need a taller wall. we're gonna build a wall around the field and make the fans pay for it. Oh, Smith I think you're going to lose this fight. Bink! Green's got a good eye for these balls here. Oh! Ah. Couldn't get under it. Oh! If he realized how bad the AI was, he could have taken second easily. And that's what happens when you try for the double play really fast there. There was no one covering first base and it just went flying right past. Oh, hey, GG, how's it going? Oh man, you're gonna have some exciting games to watch, JG. You've had a couple of really good ones here for your team. All right, they managed not to bleed off too many more runs this inning. They still are. I mean, 4 more runs this time, and they'll have it tied up. Look at that. See you later, JG. Oh, the fool! Why is he running for third? It never works out. It worked out! He was like, "You take it, Lethal. I don't trust myself with this." Oh, that's too bad. For one team. Great for the other team. Because if they had gotten that run in, this would have been... Lethal won't back down from a fight. That would have been the tying hit.
You're
there.
pretty good.
Mysterious GG, thanks for the follow. You're pretty good. So this is, I think, going to be one of the closest games, and I guess it makes sense. You guys are tied for third place. Oh, bounced right over his head. J2 finally got that triple he wanted so badly. And scored the tying run. And just like that, suddenly the Diamond Cutters are in the lead.
You're pretty good.
It just keeps coming back. Yeah, so that's, I mean, there's some, he's trying to complete the ump cycle. I've just got to get into StreamJar and get the thing. It seems like everyone has a hard time storing emojis in text. Is he going to get under it this time? He did. That would have been an easy triple play, but they didn't need a triple. So there you go. Up by 2 now. Diamond Cutters. Both teams have a 6th inning as the tops so far. That was an interesting way of picking up the ball. Hey man, the tanks have just as hard a time. They always stop 1 pixel too far north. Oh, but not this time. And if he had thrown it to second, that would have been an easy triple play, but the AI does not think in these terms. The only problem is if you had the robot voices happening in this game, you know, it'd be every time someone agreed with something, you'd think someone got a home run. Oh, I thought that was going to be a double. Can we get some more Yaz in chat? Oh, that's gonna be an easy double play. You can't retreat past the base once you touched it. So things have slowed down a little bit, but the Diamond Cutters have reached the point where they don't get to see home run animations anymore. That's out of here for sure. If I ever get to the point where I have emoticons, I'll have to get one that says "yeah" in the home run font. Nah. Oh, is he gonna get back under it? He did. Oh. Easy double play. All right, they lessened the lead a little bit there, or at least they counteracted the one run they gave up in the previous inning. That one's iffy. Yeah. A couple of normal fists beating it out here. But an unsurprising end to that one. Nobody got off double combos or anything like that. Nobody was throwing only 2 punches. And the Unstoppables have managed to stop the Diamond Cutters for that inning. So they're still only down by 2, and this is their chance to kind of flip the flop on this and get back on top. Oh, got someone on base finally. Some of the best work happens with 2 outs, but not this time. Yeah, he snuck it past that M cycle. Is he going to go for third? No. Toll Panzer. Oh, wow. They managed to get the double play on that one. Aww. Yeah, it's a thing that can happen. It's getting harder and harder to strike out the AI, though, I think, as they get upgraded. Although fielding seems to be doing its job this time. Grimmeth swings early once to let the pitcher know the timing he wants. And he obliges. That's number 10. No more animations for you. So, the score has creeped a little bit closer again. This one might come down to the wire, but it looks like they are... Oh, they did not. There is no ground rule double in this game. Apparently, force fields go up once the ball has touched the ground once, but... Yeah, I mean, if there's a grand slam, I'll probably let it slide or something particularly clutch. But just 3 runs? No. You get nothing. It's like an episode of Rocky Bullwinkle. Oh, that's out of here. Out. Do you know what? Maybe, just maybe, the reason why J2's been such a good player is because, you know, everyone knows he likes running. And if he wasn't good at batting, he wouldn't get to run at all. Ooh. They are popping off this inning. He was trying for a triple and he hit it a little too far. Ald. There we go. That's the end of this inning. This, it's been the best inning so far for the Diamond Cutters this game. Best inning so far for anybody this game. 7 runs. It was tied at 6 before for the most per inning. And it looks like the fielding is really picking it up. Oh, this is the matchup of the century. And somehow, Lethal goes down. Everyone's shocked. There was a couple of missed combos on both sides there. This game is full. It's clearly not an accurate simulation, eh? Oh, he only got a single that time. Oh no. But one wonders where all these home runs were when you were playing against JG. Oh, you thought you were going to get to see it there for a second. No, I was just finishing my thought. You know, we had a nice close game going for quite a while here. That was barely out. That wasn't a yeah, it was just like a yeah. Yeah, but that was at the end of the game. You still got 2 more innings here to bat. Although you might not have to bat them. Oh, caught him out halfway. You know, when you have that much advantage, you don't need to get the triple combo punch off. Oh, got on base. Was this the beginning of a turnaround? Is he gonna get Wow, the M-Cycle caught it. Interesting. So the Unstoppables have one more inning, and they need to get 14 runs. 15 runs. 14 runs. At least during it. Have stranger things happened? Absolutely. They've already got him down to... Like, and this is what's interesting, is that... There you go. 0 runs for the Diamond Cutters. Like, it's wildly varying. You know, 6, 1, 7, 0, 0, 6. Those are all numbers. Full count. He had to give him the pitch he wanted. Oh, and he's just shy. It's only going to be a double. I was going to say, don't run on that. And the game is set. Started it super interesting, and then Diamond Cutter just ran away with it, which is kind of interesting still. But they really managed to hold on to their fielding. I guess that's the real question. No, I guess it's not the real question. JG's just hitting too many home runs. Let's go look at the parts shop here. I'm going to check out the Unstoppables real quick. Robot data. Nice, you've got some hyper catches here, like hyper shoots. I think that, I mean, you've been spending your money. There's a hyper engine. What? Literally nothing? You gotta upgrade that pitching arm. Everybody but the pitcher seems to have the required pitching gear. Hyper shoulders. Yeah, it's just Grimmeth here. So I think that the difference we'll end up seeing... Oh, I got a hyper unit there. I don't even know what that does. We'll probably find that the Diamond Cutters have been buying shoulders. Yep, that's what makes the difference. Now, you're not the only one that's been buying hyper shoots and stuff for non-pitchers. I do think it makes it easier to get triple plays and whatnot. But it's the people that have been spending money on shoulders that have really been turning things around as they've got enough money for it here. All right, let's we'll do one more game here before the end. Like I said, we're gonna have Unstoppables face off with the Toasters. That'll have Unstoppable at their 2 games for everybody thing, and then we'll work our way through here. We'll get JG at 2 games for everybody next time. I've got to work my way through 2 games for everybody off stream, and it shouldn't be too bad to get everybody there. 2 games. That's the last one there too. So, anyways, let's get into it. This'll help your ego a bit, Lethal. Or it will really hurt it. Unstoppables, looking to get a win and tie it back up for the middle. Tie it back up for third. Work their way back up towards the top of the charts. We got Grimmeth, we got Lactotzi, we got Hazel, we got Lethal, we got Pudro. Leandri's the owner. Toasters, Herb, the owner here. And we have Sandwich, the Atomic Toast, and Arthresh. Let's play ball. I don't know who's playing at who. What team's which color? Unstoppables are up first. There's a double play. Wow, hit it right to the pitcher. And for the first time in a long time, the Toasters are not losing after the first inning. Now, you haven't had Grimmeth come up yet with his super packs. It was looking good up until play ball. That took far too many people. Oh, Toasters. Can you not afford to repair your robots? Oh, Arthresh, you might not survive this game. How does that even touch the ball? I am super confused. That was clearly, like, pretty much still in the pitcher's glove. Pitcher's a hand, I guess. Pitcher's Mega Man power arm. Wow. So the Toasters normally really suck at fielding. It seems that they've been trounced one too many times. And they've decided to step it up a bit here. Robots. They can explode. Robots. Don't forget to repair them in between games. Which reminds me, I probably have some robots to repair still. Robots. That's 3 up, 3 down. Is it the protest over there? They were like, you know what? We make more money when we win. We might not get to see any of it, but we get to see the upgrades. Oh, why were they so scared of Hazel this time? I don't know. Oh, we got on base. I do like the cyborgs when they're running up and to the right. They look like their heads are massive compared to normal. Oh, it's going to be a fight. Oh, a few more hits and you could have had him. But it's coming up here. Second base is where the most fights happen. Oh, a full complement of possible stats here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a change. Oh, little fancy footwork, and Letha caught him out. Now, Mr. Hill here has a battle gimmick, but they've not been using it to their advantage. Now, you could have hit Arthrush with the pitch there, but I guess you're letting Grimmeth take care of this for you. Oh, but he was too weak. Grimmeth should have stayed on the base and let him get more hit points. Now, I would never say anything bad about my catcher, but all the catchers seem like they're slow most of the time. He ran all the way from the pitcher's mound. Alright, Grimmeth, here's your chance to get a small lead, and... Do you know what I think it is? Oh, because the second baseman caught it. Ah, well. I think that... if the pitchers don't have upgraded shooty arms, then there's lower ball speed in general, so you see far fewer home runs. Without super pecs. It also seems nobody on these teams are buying worthwhile weapons. I mean, Battle Gimmick's good in the hands of a human player, but AI doesn't seem to use it very well. This might be one of those 17-inning games. Balls are inert. There's nothing going on there. Watch. Oh, threatening me in another game based on my behavior here. That's not fair. Every Zerf in a different game is a different alternate reality. It's just barely foul there. Alright, we got some people on base. It's been a while. Oh, he got 5 hits off, so even with his poor button mashing and getting only 2 hits off with some of them, that one extra large combo let him get to second base safely. But then Hill ruined it for everybody. It's true, yeah, we've seen really good offenses, we've seen really good defenses. We've seen nobody getting home runs in this game, which is a little surprising. He's going to go for the double. Will he go for the triple? He did. And he went for it soon enough that it worked. There's now a runner in scoring position, but no, get back. Oh. You can't lead off by that much. The excitement has been ruined. Hey, I still got a little water left here. Oh, ran all the way from third for that one. Arthresh saved by the fact that he didn't get far enough. How? Oh man, and Green just like smoking people here. He even threw a hand at the end. And that's one way to end the inning. So, lethal. Next time Arthresh is up, just hit him with the pitch. It'll do enough damage. They're not very bright about the hits they run off. It's very true. The AI just runs based on whatever. And hey, there is the first Home run of the game. First point on the what the hell is it called? Scoreboard. Will it be the only score? Only time will tell. We rarely see... I mean, the Toasters don't never score. It's just kind of rare. And I'm surprised the M-Cycle managed to get behind that. Oh, off the wall. What was he doing? Oh, but Arnold's not getting those punches off fast enough. Oh, one punch, Arnold. If you had one triple instead of that stupid punch double, you would have had that base. Go back, you fool. Oh, the second baseman caught it instead of the shortstop or whatever. Whoever was covering second base caught it. I mean, he had to run on that one. Oh, man. I just want to see someone get a second. I want to get some bots blowed up here. Maybe they're just trying to minimize their losses here. They're like, we can't afford to repair him. Just don't worry about it. Jumbotrons. Yes, they did not invent Jumbotrons. There's no kiss cams. There's just neon lights with some numbers popped up in there, digital numbers. He is trying to hit him. Oh, he almost did. So close. Oh, this is dangerous, though. He was going for it. I'm surprised the AI does that. Uh-oh, scared of Jackson. That means he's going to do something here. Oh, he didn't quite get it home in time. The game is tied up now. And we got Sir Isaac Newton here. Whoa, why is this shortstop dropping it? Don't drop the ball. See, third base will show you how it's going. I don't... Oh, no. He was safe because that guy technically wasn't on the base. The AI doesn't know how to run to a base. There you go. You've realized your fielding's made out of poop. And you finally just threw an out yourself. I mean, you've had other outs, strikeouts, but just show them how it's done and then inspire them. All right, you got to get it back around to Grimmeth at least. That's not going to happen. Oh my God. Do you know what, realistically, the worst part of this whole thing is? The worst part is that Arthresh did not get blown up. Man, he had like 5 hit points left. Maybe it was 14. But either way, it might have been 16. He should be so dead. And it would have changed the butterfly effect of the game so much. Whew. Well, that being said, you know, the Toasters were due. If we look at the rankings here, Lethal won't have lost a spot because the team he lost to has 8 losses. So you gotta feel a little bad for him. Let's throw a little save down here so I don't lose this. A full-on save. Oh, geez. It paused out for a second there. Whoops. Oh, that works, but I want to save this with a better name.